Hello and welcome to Gimper Bushcraft. Today I'm in Royal Forest again, in this lovely place that I have used many times. But today it's a special day because I want to show you all my Viking gear, my belt kit and my pack frame laid out for you, explain why I have made these things for my kit, and hope you like that. So many of you have just started watching my videos, so I know a lot of you haven't got any information about the gear I have with me, so I hope you enjoy that. So yeah, well, first of all I would like to lay it out on the ground so you can see what it is. And this is my tarp, my Viking tarp, and I call it that because I made it from linen, a fabric they used in the Viking Age. They didn't have cotton at that time, so I made this and also made a video about that. Just look in my playlist where I have a DIY project in. Yeah, and this I will use for laying out my gear on. It is 2 by 2 meters, and it's enough for me when I'm going out making an overnighter. I can easily be protected by this, and it's not so heavy that I can't carry it. So I'll use this to show you my gear. Yeah, and most of my Viking gear I made myself, so I don't have any links for that, but I have plenty of videos where I show how I made these items and other things. So, but I'll start with my belt kit and this little bag I have around my shoulders. Yeah, first of all I have this belt that is from Grimfrost. I put this on. I think it looks cool. It's got some brass I made and put it on here. But this is a leather belt I have a link for in my video description. And the next one is this, my Seax. And yeah, those of you who are following me know that I'm in the beginning of making this, having this made for a sale. Yeah, and I think in a month or two I'll find the right knife maker who will make this Seax for me with the sheath. I don't know how the sheaths are going to be, but the Seax will be like this. And yeah, keep you updated on my videos. And then this little pouch I made myself. I also have a video for that. It's mostly for my reenactment. In here I have some amber and something that should look like silver, and some coins and other stuff that the Viking used for trades. So I always wear this because it gives a little bit authenticity, I think, and I love this little pouch. So now for my Viking bag. In here again a bag I made myself, and this is something from Grimfrost, silver, that I put on. And in here I have my fire kit. I have my flint, steel and some amadou, and that is what I'm using mostly when I'm out here making my Viking stuff. So this is my little flint and steel kit. Again, a little pouch I made myself for this. And what's more, I got some cordage, and it's natural cordage. It's hemp. And here a little thing with some string on, a sewing needle, so I can repair my stuff when I'm out here making my Viking stuff. And this again, I showed it before, my hygiene kit, a little comb, a tweezer and something I can clean my nails with. I got a little sharpening stone in here. I talked about that before. It's a natural stone. I got this, a little owl I can use to punch bigger holes in leather and wood and so on. It's a little thing I bought on the Viking market a couple of years ago. And in this I haven't made a container for this, so it's just something. I have my char cloth in, and the char cloth is of course made of linen. And what more? Ah yeah, in here I have some salve. I can use its beeswax and oil, olive oil, for smoothing my hands and covering wounds and so on. And in here, yeah, I have a little fishing kit, so I can use for emergency. And last, I had a little knife here, a little finger knife from Grimfrost. So this is my belt kit, and yeah, it's small and compact, but it's very nice to have with me when I'm out on my Viking trips. Yeah, and then this little shoulder bag I made again from linen. Close it like this. You can see here. Put this over and down. And in here, I won't show you that because in here I actually have all my modern stuff, my mobile phone, my keys, my wallet and so on. So I don't need to show you that, but I have to have these things with me. Also my batteries for my camera. But a nice little bag for these things. And yeah, you can see here the Wake Visor symbol on it. And as I said before, I made this myself too. Yeah. And then to my backpack frame here. I open it like this. With some leather cartridge. Yeah. And on this side I have my leather bottle with water in, and this is not enough for me, so I have a water bottle more. It's not Viking style, so I'm going to make a new one bigger than this. And over here, and I just took this with me because it's something I use when I'm making my overnighters. A little lamp, a lantern I have made myself. And over here, yeah, on this side, I have my drinking horn, also from Grimfrost. And let's see here. There's a lot of mosquitoes out here, I can feel it. I've used some bug repellent, but it doesn't work perfect. And on top of this, I have this little bag. I'll show you what inside it. My reindeer fur, and yeah, this reindeer fur is okay, but it's still losing a lot of hair, and I got hair all over in my food and on my clothes, so I'm looking for a new one that is better than this. And down here, first here, have this I use for my food. And here, something I made too, I'll show you in detail. And here at the bottom I have my wool blanket that I use on overnighters, or if it's going to be cold, I can use this for protection. And on this side I have some rope, hemp rope, that I use to my my tarp. And on this side, of course, I have my banner, my raven banner that I use when I'm out here making my videos. And last but not least, my Viking axe here. And I'm trying to find a new Viking axe that is a little bit bigger than this. It's a little bit too small. So I'm looking for that. So let's look in detail what I have brought with me. And here I made this so I can take it off. And on this I have my saw, that I have made myself. And over here I have my pot hanger system. Yeah, most of you have seen this before, and I'll use it today as well. And for an addition to this, I made this one, and it's a pan I can use for cooking on, make my flatbread. And I made this so it fits this system. And many of you have asked me where can I buy this, and I told you before, the guy that made these are going to make such one for sale. I'm very proud of that. So in a while you can buy this if you have this system. And in here something I made recently, a little board from wood. When I'm making my flatbreads, I use that today too. Yeah, and then I'll bring you a little bit closer so you can see what's in this basket I made myself. I'm not satisfied with this because it's not particularly beautiful and good. So one of my wonderful subscribers have told me she probably will make a new one for me in the right way. I hope that I will get it sometime here after the summer. Yeah, you can see here, and in here I have a little bag that I use for food when I'm out here, and in here there's some meat for today, and also something I can eat, this little container. And in here I have some snacks, some nuts and so on. And I have a link for this. I have some cordage I can use, and some oil I use when I'm making my flatbread, some honey, very thin honey, and some spices for my meat. I also have my little fibula that I use together with my wool blankets so I can wear it. And down here I also have some knife for carving. It's Mora, a little knife here I have for fine detail carving. And here is something I use for spoon carving, a hook knife. I made these sheets myself. Then I have some spoons. spatula, and of course my new spoon I made here recently I can use, and my Viking eating picker. So cool. And here a little cutting board that I use when I out on my Viking. That was mostly it. And this one I have for my drinking horn, so I can it can stand up out here. Put it down in the ground and put the drinking horn down here. Yeah, it's very functional. So now I will show you the other bag. Yeah, and it is this one. I made this myself too. A little closer here. I like it. On this side, a little pouch, and in here I have a little container with some first aid kits and other stuff I have. So it's good to have on trips if you need it. And on the other side, very important too, a little bag I can take off, and in here, yeah, I have my whiskey. Yeah. Almost every time I'm out here making my Viking stuff and my bushcraft, I have some whiskey with me. You can see here how it opens. Take it out here, and then you can see here. Yeah, I lay it out for you. I have my kuksa. Again, a kuksa I made some month ago, perhaps a year or two. I can't remember. And it's black because I burned it black. I haven't colored it or dyed it. It's black because I burned it. And this little bowl I made recently, I actually bought it and put on these ornaments, runes. I can use it for my food and so on. And here, yeah, my little tripod that I can use when I'm making fire in my fire bowl. Like this. And my fire bowl here. When I'm making my fire, this is good because then it won't come close to the ground, and I won't burn the ground. If I only use this, it's very close to the ground and will be burnt. So my little tripod helps me not protecting the ground. And in that I have a little tinder pouch. In here I have some different things, some fatwood, some birch bark, some, you can see I can use this. This is twine I have combed out, so it's going to be like this, and I can use this for a bird nest. And in here I have more of this when I'm making my fire with flint and steel. And in here, my little hook I use for my pot when it's hanging over the fire. And then this one. Yeah. This is my pot, my cauldron. And in here, see if I can put this down. I have my coffee bag. Again, something I made myself. This little figure is Odin, and I bought that on Jom's Vikings in Poland. And a little spoon for my coffee. I have salt for my food, and in here salt for my coffee. And down here I have a little bag with some chaga in if I want to make chaga coffee instead of ordinary coffee. And last here I have my bag with flour in that I'm going to use today when I'm making my little flatbread. And just something I can put down so it protects it from moist down in this. And then this one, my little cauldron. You all seen this with the lid on that I use for making my coffee and cooking my food. And this is something I bought, and I have a link for this. Yeah. And then my little bag here that I got my little bowl in. My Viking inspired bowl that I make for that I use for making my dough, my flatbread, and I can eat from. And my little spoon here, a pocket spoon I made, goes nice together here. And again, a little closer here. I can close it like this, so it won't fall out. And then the last thing, I think, my little raven banner here. Let's see, where does it open? Here. Like this. Yeah. My little raven banner that I use together with my spear that I always have with me also when I'm making these Viking videos. So, and this little thing that I can put in the ground so the spear doesn't fall. Now I think I'll lay it out for you. Perhaps I have to make this bigger, my little tarp, so it can be on this tarp, everything. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, and now I laid out for you. You can see my backpack here, my cooking utilities, spoons, coffee, my little belt kit here, my spear, my saw, fire bowl, water bottle, and so on. Yeah. So now I think it's time for a little thing to eat and some coffee. Now I think my spread is finished, and I'll put my steak over. A little bit oil on the skillet. Like this, and then, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice. And the bread is finished too. Yeah, it's red. Oh yeah, it's cooking. Yeah, folks, this is all for now. Thank you for watching Kimmer Bushcraft. I hope you like this little video about my Viking gear and the layout, so you can see how many things there is in this rucksack. Yeah. Well, it's summer now and I'm actually going on a vacation. My plan was, or our plan was, to go to Norway, but because of the corona, it's not possible for us. So we're heading south, perhaps France, Italy. We don't know yet. We just take our car and drive south. But that means that in the next weeks I won't be uploading a video. So you have to be patient, and I think sometime in August I'll make a new video. I don't know how much footage I'll make on this journey because there's not much Viking stuff I can see. Perhaps a little medieval thing, I don't know. If I can find some castle, it would be cool. But the prime purpose for this vacation is to relax and just have a nice time together with my wife. So yeah. Nevertheless, I hope you're having a good summer, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye bye and take care.